Asian Family Services, and we are here with Mui Hin McCormick, and she is the clinical director for the Asian Family Services. Hi Mui, how are you?
Good, how are you, Jose?
Good, thank you. Mui, thank you for having us here at the Asian Family
Absolutely.
Services. And tell us about the services you guys provide here for the Asian community.
What we do is really on clinical level. We provide outpatient services, which would include biopsychosocials, which are extensive mental health and substance abuse assessments. We also provide individual therapy, family therapy, group counseling. We also have a part-time psychiatrist that is able to provide medication management. And we try to work with all ethnicities, including the Asian population. Right now we have staff that are able to provide services in Vietnamese, in Cambodian, Lao, Chinese, and also Japanese. It was established in 1996, and CRT actually came into the picture back in 2007. And the merger of Community Renewal Team with Asian Family Services occurred in August 2007. We're located on 1921 Park Street in Hartford. We welcome individuals anytime during our business hours, which is typically Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We do have evening appointments available, but it has to be scheduled by appointment so that the clinician or staff are able to accommodate their schedules. Our direct phone number is 860-951-8770. You will be able to hear a greeting with a listing of different staff on site here. And if you needed additional information, you can easily dial 0 for the front desk or dial extension 221 for the front desk.
Message is going to be in several languages, or it's going to be just in main English and...
The main languages would be for English for the phone greeting, unless you actually access certain staff. Our senior case manager leaves a message in Vietnamese. Our part-time case manager leaves a message in Chinese, Cantonese. And then we have an HSI case manager who leaves her message in Lao as well.
What is the highest percentage from the Asian countries in this area?
We have a lot of individuals coming to us from Vietnam. And then I think the second ethnicity would probably be Lao or Thai. And when I say Thai and Lao, they're bordering countries.
Mm-hmm.
They do have separate languages, but they are very similar. So it would be as if probably Spanish and Portuguese, where you'd be able to pick up, some familiarity if you're able to speak the language that way. And then I think it would probably be Chinese and then Cambodian.
Chào son to VIVA HARTFORD. Mui Hin McCormick.
Toche, chào san yang ga. Ngồi mình hai Mui Hin McCormick, hai ngồi đi Asian Family Services. Nó đi cái tên ba ya hai 860-951-8770. Khăn nị đi sinh lôi chăm nọ đi. Nị đi lôi 1921 Park Street get up. Toche.
Xin chào, tôi là cô Tuyền, tôi là Senior Case Manager của hội Asian Family Services của CRT. Hội của chúng tôi giúp đỡ thành phần sức khỏe tâm thần cho các cộng đồng người Á Châu ở vùng Hartford này.
精神衛生の面でお困りの方を助けています。他にご家族とうまくいかない人とか、うつ病なんかがある方、どうぞおいでください。日本語でセラピーをします。お困りの方は、お電話を951-8770で、私のエクステンションは234です。私の名前はマリー・マーリンです。よろしく。
Well, Mui, thank you so much for having us here in Asian Family Services, and it's so nice just to be in the heart of the community, of the Asian community. And is there any place that you recommend us to go for it? Because I know there's a very good restaurant. Is anything good about that? Any good restaurant around?
Yes, there's actually quite a few really good restaurants. You have your pick of Thai food, Vietnamese food, Chinese food, Cambodian food. If you want to go a couple doors down, there's the King Ngai, excellent noodles dishes that they have. There's plenty for you guys to go out there and check out on Park Street.
So we're here with Nanette, Char, and Nanette, we're going to take a little walk around, this Asian market and restaurant, and I'm excited about it because they said it's very good.
It's excellent. There's so many neat things to see. I can't wait to take a stroll with you.
Great, and I don't think Joyce is going to join us. Joyce, I don't think she's going to go.
She's not. Oh
I
my
don't know.
goodness.
She's behind the camera. She's behind the camera. She cannot taste the food or nothing like that.
Okay.
So George, you're gonna miss that part. You're not gonna taste anything.
I'll try one.
Okay. So let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Well, finally we get to the place. I have to get closer because Joyce forget the microphone and we have these things making this kind of noise. We're here with Nanette, Char, one of the activists in the Asian community. And we just arrived to this place called Jasmine. It's a Thai market. So you'll be able to see the different varieties of food that they have. And it's amazing and so interesting that you said, what they use that for? Because it happened to me.
Alright, just come along. There are a lot of treats in here. Fresh ones, things from New York, local foods. You'll really love it. Join us.
Yes, you will see it. Come on. Welcome, Kai. How are you? Thank you for having us. We're here at Thai Bites, one of the places right on Park Street in the heart of the Asian community. And Thai Bites is such a great place. It's a great market, and you can come here planning to do any good cooking, want to entertain, want to impress. This is the place to come and buy your little stuff for your Thai food. Come, Kai, thank you for having us. Tell us a little bit about Thai Bites.
About food from Thailand, from Asia. Yes, we have a fresh vegetable, yeah, and canned food, and we have frozen food, we have fish. สวัสดีค่ะ is ถ้ามาก็ขอเชิญมาที่ร้าน เรามีอาหารไทยทุกอย่าง ยินดีที่จะสอนให้คุกกิ้งทำอาหารไทย เรามีปลา มีของสด มีของโคเส้นมีทุกอย่าง ขอเชิญมาที่นี่ค่ะ ไทยใบขอบคุณค่ะ
Where is the location? What is your address here?
2074 Park Street in Hartford.
I have an idea. How about if we take you down some of the aisles and show you some of the different products?
That is
they
great. I
sell?
would love to.
Great.
I would love to. So let's take a walk.
Okay,
You
let's
show us
go.
the product, how do you cook it, give us the recipes, you know.
ขอเชิญยินดีต้อนรับ Visit Welcome ยินดีต้อนรับ
Thank you.
We have the noodle is coconut milk and we this one is just like a instant noodle, and this side we have a lot of sauce. For sauce for the noodle. Yeah. And this one is already to cook. You just open and warm it up. Is have tom yum, is red curry, massaman, green curry. Is well known in Thailand. This a lot of people they know about this one.
Is this some type of soy sauce, the dipping sauce, or it's different?
It's different. This one Thai sauce is basically is do be spicy.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, you'd
That
like
dipping
that
sauce.
one,
Oh, I would
Jose.
love
I
to,
know you
yes.
like the spicy
Dipping
stuff.
sauce for chicken. This one
This
for
one-
seafood.
And this one is also hot.
Yes.
Do you have anything also that is sweet and sour?
Sweet and sour for this
Nice
one.
and hot.
It's not too hot. This one.
This is sweet and sour?
Yes,
And it's not too hot.
not too hot.
Eso no es para que vaya a tumbar todas las palmas que encuentre para sacar la
Go check out the fresh vegetables.
Maybe
Oh, come this way.
Yes. Kalanga.
Calanga, qué rico, calanga.
And maybe
This one is lemongrass.
yes, you
You make tea out of lemongrass?
Yes, you can. Yeah, it's easy. You just cut and boil it.
Ah,
Make a
okay.
tea.
Nanette?
lapchong in
This one,
Cantonese.
usually the people they say it smell, but it's good. It's delicious for this one. They make from food. I show you how we call durian. The fruit
Durian.
is
Oh my god, I
durian.
smell
Yeah,
it already. Oh my god, this fruit
Yeah.
is famous because
como
it has a very pungent smell,
Yeah.
but tastes so wonderful. And you just have to get past the smell of it in order to eat the
Durian.
wonderful.
This one
Yes.
durian. Yeah.
In fact, in Asia,
durian.
in some hotels, they have a list, of course, of do's and don'ts and the services in the hotels. But some of the hotels specifically say, no durian allowed.
Es de tamarindo. Sweet tamarindo, mira. Tamarindo.
Now, how do you eat this?
Just usually for microwave. This one is fish.
Fish, something dumpling, huh?
Those are the things that I need because I don't cook. So I just put it in the microwave and I have some good Asian cooking right here. See, these are people like for me.
That's one is rice.
Come guys, thank you so much for having us here. I mean, we wish you good luck on the new endeavors. I know we talk about having a kitchen here. We will be the first people to come here and take a food to see how it's food. And again, thank you first for having us in VIVA HARTFORD. Thank you. Thank you.
Nanette, we got the dessert first, but we have to eat first before we eat the durian.
You're right. How about let's try this restaurant right here? I understand it's a brand new restaurant, just opened a month ago. So
Let's try some Vietnamese fast food right here on Park Street in Hartford. Let's go. I'm hungry. We're going to be ready to eat right now. So,
Hey.
show us around.
yeah, well, let's see what they have. Nice to meet you. And we'd love to find out what you serve, and we'd love to eat right now.
And what's your name?
I'm Tao, by the way.
Okay. So the food here is good, huh?
What is it?
The food here is pretty good?
Well, that's based on your guys' judgment, but so far, if you open up a restaurant, it's got to be somewhat
And
tasty.
for how long have you been open?
We've been open up for 2 months now, so it just we need people to support too. So test it out and see how it goes.
Look at how neat the napkins, the way they're wrapped up, and the chopsticks,
Isn't it cute? Yeah, you got chopstick, and I wonder if they have also
the soup spoon.
Yeah,
The
I think
spoons
it's
and
peeking
the-
out from the inside here.
Let's
Yeah.
unravel.
Why?
Oh, yes.
This is so cute.
Yeah.
See, you have both of your things.
We're all set now. We just
An
now
umbrella.
need the food.
Nothing big either.
This is so cute. I love it.
Yes. Take the time. This is a nice way to greet us.
Is it the right way?
That looks good to me. Now the key is, are you able to get the tips together?
Hold on, I have to lean this down a little bit more.
Yes, to get the tips together, because that's how you would pick something up. By using the top 2 fingers, and then, yes, you got it. Okay, we just need the food now.
Let's need to have the food. Okay, I'll show you. I'll take it from your plate. You'll know that it's being used.
I'm getting it, I'm getting it.
Oh, okay.
See?
Hey, what are those bally things in the sour sauce?
Tapioca. Well, you know what? Let me ask Nanette something because she never had the sour stuff before, right? You never had sour stuff before?
No, I've never had the sour stuff drink. It's delicious.
Isn't it?
Oh, I want to come back and have this every time.
Do you like the tapioca?
Yes, absolutely. And see the little balls in there? I don't know if you could see them in there, but that's a little...
Tapioca is pretty. You like the tapioca too?
Yes, I did. Very good.
Everybody loves tapioca, and I think tapioca is made from rice, though. It's like the tapioca. The tapioca that I know is rice pudding. It's a type of rice pudding. So that's tapioca. So in this case, I know it's another type of tapioca. It is, oh, please. And it's summer. You know how refreshing this is? Guanábana. Sour salt. Guanábana. Translation in Spanish. Joyce, have a seat still with the camera. Thank you.
See, so I thought I'd bring along my parents' cookbook. They gourmet encyclopedias of Chinese Hawaiian cooking, and they just love to cook, they love to entertain, and they love to travel the world, and they would get recipes and spices from around the world, and they'd come back and create different recipes, and so their friends encouraged them, and they finally wrote a cookbook.
Alice and Theodore Char.
Yes, yes.
And Nanette Char. So do you cook from this cookbook?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
This is fantastic.
Great to have. So I thought I would just show it to you.
Chinese Hawaiian. And you grew up in Hawaii? Or?
Yes, I grew up in Hawaii, but my ethnic background is Chinese.
Chinese.
Yes.
Right. Oh, this is wonderful.
But as you know, just as Park Street is almost like a melting pot here with a lot of different Asian and of course European and Latin cultures. In Hawaii it is as well. So you can't help but grow up in Hawaii and just kind of meld Chinese cultures with Hawaiian foods and
so delicious. Delicious, all the foods. So this is for our next cooking show. Cocinando al máximo.
We have to add these condiments to it, too. Just take some of this chopsticks here.
Your mother was very fashioned with the glasses.
Oh yes, she was known for that, too. So we just add some of our bean sprouts into here. I'm going to save some from you guys. And add some little celery. And we're good to go. I'm going to pass on the peppers, though. I'm saving that for Jose. I hope you enjoyed seeing a lot of the different Asian businesses that we have here on Park Street. And we just had a wonderful meal, a Vietnamese new restaurant. But there are several other restaurants here. I think what I would encourage you to do is just come to Park Street and park and take a stroll just as we've done today, and you can just then pick out whether you want Chinese food or Vietnamese food or Thai food. There's so many options here. And then don't forget all the markets too. We just gave you an appetizer taste of what there is on Park Street in the Asian world, but I hope you can discover the rest of the things that are here as well. So, Viva Hartford!
Have an opportunity to celebrate Lunar New Year with you. This has become a tradition, and it's hard to believe that this is our third annual Lunar New Year celebration at the Legislative Office Building. APAC is a nonpartisan group of concerned citizens who are leaders in their respective Asian communities. We volunteer and work tirelessly to promote the rapidly increasing Asian American populations in Connecticut.
The official start of the Chinese New Year is next Monday, January 26th. The Chinese New Year is also known as the Spring Festival, which signifies the beginning of spring. According to the Chinese zodiac, 2009 is the year of the ox. The ox, or the buffalo, symbolizes prosperity through fortitude and hard work.
dragon has fallen asleep. Can we please have 3 legislators to wake
Margarita had a wonderful time today, and it's the year of the ox. And guess what? We'll see you next week in Viva Hartford!
This one is sweet.
Uh-huh.
This one we call sour for cooking.
Oh, okay.
It's sour for cooking. This one for sweet. Chào or xin đón chào. There's 2 different words.
Do the shorter one for Jose.
Okay.
Yes. Sit down.
No.
No?
That may be something.